And here we are. So yesterday on Friday afternoon around 5, it was actually plus 13, so weather people were actually right. Currently it's like plus 6, plus 7, but with this Lizzie, Griva, with this fog, well, it's not fog, it's overcast. Previously it was a bit foggy, but yeah, some time ago I mentioned that, you know, there will be some changes, and let's say yesterday, okay, let's go a little bit further back. I think that I have mentioned several times that, you know, TJ was owned, so official owner was my sister. So it's me, my sister, which was, you know, TJ's owner, and then Lil Sis. Okay, TJ's owner henceforward shall be known as Mitsis. So Mitsis was owner of TJ, but, you know, TJ lived with us. You know, I took him for his morning and, let's say, afternoon walk. Lisa, yeah. Bones, chicken bones. And mom usually took him, you know, for his evening walk. And then, of course, Lisa came. Fui. She's not interested in bread, of course. And now she actually got a new dog, a puppy, Australian Shepherd named Monty. So she has him so he's a male. So she has him for 2-3 weeks now. So mom and Lil Sis went several times now and, you know, visit him. So Lisa knew his scent. You know, when they came back, they were subjected to, you know, inspection as usual. But yesterday, Mitsis and Monty came to the house to visit, you know, Lisa, and she's going number 2. We will continue shortly. Okay, evidence collected. So yesterday, just before 6 p.m. they visited, you know, came, let's say, to formally introduce Monty to Lisa. So Lisa was, you know, fully chained. So she had her harness on, her collar was on, and she was double clipped, you know. The leash, not this one, the regular leash was clipped on the harness and on the collar. It makes it much easier to control her, much easier than this. And long story short, Lisa basically flipped. I have never seen Lisa so angry when she saw the dog, a puppy, in the backyard. When I'm speaking with going berserk, she was actually drooling, you know, fighting drool. When, you know, when they're preparing to go into fight, you know, saliva production increases. And, you know, so this was the first reaction, and, you know, she wanted to basically charge him. She was then showing him her teeth, you know, and so forth. Monty, you know, a couple of times, you know, barked at her, you know, like, let's go play. Lisa, of course, they never came near each other, so they were, you know, a couple of meters apart. But yeah, Liza completely flipped out. You know, I think, well, the problem was, it was, you know, like her territory, so the backyard. So we should meet in like neutral territory, you know, outside on a walk or whatever. And the second thing, it was every time that Monty came to Lil Sis, or Lil Sis started to pet Monty, Liza was started to shake. You know, she was so upset, or, you know, protective, or, you know, towards Lil Sis, that every time they came near each other, I could, you know, because I was holding on her on the harness, I could feel how she started to, you know, shake. Literally, she was shaking. So yeah, for the first time, you know, they were like 10-15 minutes. So they were basically, you know, watching each other, and basically at the end, this one was so upset at the presence of this puppy that she refused to even look at him. So, you know, we made her, you know, first she basically, for the majority of the time, she had to be, you know, seated. We tried to, you know, after, let's say, 10 minutes, then, you know, we went for a little bit of walk around the backyard, you know, so that she could sniff his trail, you know, so that she could, you know, associate the scent with the guy. And then she needed, you know, we said, okay, she had to lay down, and, you know, to calm down. So basically at the end she was calm, but she knew she wasn't calm and relaxed. You know, she still from time to time would show her teeth, but yeah, and in the end, for the last couple of minutes, she was, you know, completely ignoring him. And then I said, okay, let's go inside, and she was more than happy to go. So yeah, and there is no evidence, video, photos of this encounter, because we were, you know, trying to, well, we were making sure that nothing happens between them. So yeah, we will be working in the future on socializing this one. So yeah, so that hopefully she will accept him. Because I think, you know, the major problem with this is she's so protective of not me, but mom and Lil Sis, and let's say when her favorite aunt is around, she's so protective of them, she goes completely nuts. With me, she's more, let's say, she's more relaxed than when they are near or on the walk with them. Or so when they are on walk with her. Приди чест, Lizzy. Хитър, autogre. So yeah, you know, hopefully her attitude will change, because in the past, you know, at first she didn't like Nara. She was very angry at him. Well, yesterday also, you know, I said, okay, Lil Sis, you know, give them both, you know, some treats. You know, the little one ate the treats, she refused them. She was, no, you cannot bribe me. My emotions are not for sale. So yeah, but, you know, same thing was basically with Nar. At first, you know, she hated him, she couldn't stand him. So Nar would actually play Pridi, grevaj tukaj, no? Piece of cheese, interesting. Dečka si. She wants to go her way, which is here. You know, Nar would play with TJ and Liza would be met, and then we worked on that, and then Liza and Nar were friends, and while Nar and TJ became enemies because, you know, Nar considered him, you know, a competition. So yeah, hopefully in the future you will see some videos of Liza the Alaskan Malamute and Monty the Australian Shepherd. And yeah, that's it for now.